Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to AJ103 Criminal Evidence, formerly in the classroom face-to-face, but now online. It's great to be back with everybody, and I hope that you are all doing well. This morning, I wanted to provide you with an overview of how the remainder of the semester is going to go. Things like the format of the class or the information that we're going to be covering. And of course, some of the assignments that go along with all of this. In addition, we will take a look at the course Canvas so that you can better navigate around inside of the course and see just how this information looks in real time. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump right into this morning's informational lecture. So as announced by Dr. Schultz, the college president, we have moved our face-to-face courses online effective today, Monday, April 6th. Now, what does that mean for you? Well, it means that we have modified portions of our face-to-face classes to online format by adding content to include things like short chapter quizzes or chapter discussion boards or practice exercises and even video lectures to take the place of the classroom lectures. Now, because of the lecture time that was lost between when the college closed back on March 12th and today's start date, we are not going to be able to complete the 4 exams as listed in our original course syllabus for the face-to-face class. Instead, however, we are going to focus on completing 5 designated chapters within the textbook by the end of the semester. And the chapters are 11, 12, 13, 15, and 16. These 5 chapters will cover the final 5 weeks of the semester and will also make up the final exam. Just like in our face-to-face class, the final exam is not going to be cumulative, meaning that it's only going to cover these 5 specific chapters. Now, we've already completed 2 chapter exams, therefore this will be the 3rd and the final exam. So basically we're dropping from 4 larger chapter exams down to 3. So with that being said, please take note because there are going to be some other assignments that will be added, and we're right here in the middle of the page, you still need to complete the midterm paper, and the extra credit assignments are still available if you want or need to complete them. And I would suggest that you take the time to do that, but that's just me. So how does this online format work? Well, typically I run my online classes in what I call weekly modules. Inside of these weekly modules will be everything that you need to complete for the week. That's why they call it a weekly module. And this would include things like the chapter key terms or definitions, the PowerPoint, the chapter video lecture, the matching exercise. This is a non-graded exercise where you can learn the key terms and you can take this as many times as you want. The chapter quiz and then the chapter discussion board question. Doing it in this type of a format gives you 6 days to complete the assignments, but it also puts all of the assignments in one area so you don't have to click around all over the course Canvas to find the assignments. They're all in one particular module. So I hope that makes sense. So with all of that said now, this course, AJ103, officially opened online today, Monday, April 6th at 8 a.m. You will then have between today's date and time and Sunday, April 12th at 11 p.m. to complete the work inside of that module. So does that make sense? There's 6 days. So every week The module will open on a Monday at 8 a.m. and it will close the following Sunday at 11 p.m. Now, our first weekly module, and here we are right here, will cover Chapter 11. To access that assignment, you will go to the week or Chapter 11 module. It's really that simple, and I will show you in just a few minutes. Now, you're also going to be required to check into the class by completing a separate discussion board check-in. And the reason for that is the check-in lets me know that you are monitoring your email assignments, you have checked into the course, and that you are ready to go. And this check-in really needs to be done on April 6th as early in the day as possible. What I don't want to do is wait till the end of the week to find out that you're still having a problem accessing the Canvas shell, or you still don't understand, or what have you. If you check in right away, then I know that you're ready to go, and then I can focus maybe on those people that might need some help. So, to review really quick, the course opened today, April 6th at 8 a.m. You will then have until April 12th, Sunday at 11 p.m. to complete everything, all of the assignments within that week Chapter 11 module. Remember, you still need to complete the course check-in. Finally, we will have at least one synchronous meeting, meaning that I will schedule a date and time, and I'll send out an invitation link where we can all log on at the same time and video chat as a class. And this will give us time for questions or concerns that perhaps we can't really address via email. It's not mandatory, but I would highly suggest that you attend this particular meeting. So here's a quick snapshot of the assignments and what it's going to look like. So again, graded assignments per week. It's not really that much, you guys. It's at least a quiz, one 10-question quiz, and one discussion board. Now, the time limit for the quizzes are 20 minutes, and the time limit for your final exam is 75 minutes. But I will also give you 2 attempts on the weekly quizzes. The system automatically records the point total, so you don't have to tell me what you scored, etc. All that is tracked automatically. So the way that some of the assignments changed, and here's where we're at right now. We've already completed the Chapter 1 and the Chapter 2 exams. The Chapter 3 exam that I spoke of, that will be the final. You're going to have one quiz every week, so that's 10 possible points extra per week. You'll have one discussion board every week, and these are, they coincide with the chapters. You'll have your check-in discussion board, and I'll give you 10 points for just checking in. You still have to do the midterm writing assignment, and then your point total is now 310. Take note that generally there are no makeup assignments because you basically have 6 days to complete each of the weekly assignments. Therefore, it's really up to you to complete the work. I know that there are emergencies and things happen. Those will be evaluated on a case-by-case basis, especially things like jury duty, military deployment, medical emergencies, etc. But keep in mind, at the end of the day, it is your responsibility to make time for completing all of the assignments. So how can I help you? Well, let me give you some helpful hints. Number 1, make sure that you set up your computer, your cell phone, or whatever electronic device you use to receive course emails, announcements, or similar. Number 2, review or read the chapter in your textbook. Yes, the book is important. Number 3, review the key terms or definitions in the textbook, or I have posted those in the module in Canvas, so you can find them there as well. Number 4, complete the key terms matching exercise. This is a non-graded exercise that will help you learn key terms. You're basically matching the term with the definition. Number 5, review the weekly PowerPoints. Number 6, review the audio lectures. Number 7, do the discussion boards. Number 8, do the quiz. Number 9, keep track of when your assignments are due. That one is very, very important. Now, I'm going to help you by sending out several reminders regarding the due dates and which chapters we will be covering each week. But again, it is your responsibility to make sure that you know when those assignments are due and which ones they are. So here's a look at the final schedule. So the week that we're in right now, the starting week is right here. We're covering chapter 11. The next week will be 12. Then we have 13, we have 15, we have 16, and then this will be the final week for your final exam. So 6 weeks total. Okay, the next 5 weeks will be the chapters, and then you still have your 6 days to get that particular assignment done. Okay, so with that said, let's move to the course canvas and take a look. So when you log on, hopefully this is what you see. This is the home page, and you've all probably been here before. This is the same canvas where I post the PowerPoints and everything else. Now, to check into the course, we'll start with that. You go to discussions, and inside the discussion area, you will find this little thing right here that says course check-in. Now, I don't have this turned on yet. I just want you to know, so you may not be able to see it quite yet. But when we launch on April 6th, you'll be able to see everything. But the course check-in, you click on that, it takes you to the check-in, and then you check in. Now your modules, when you click on modules, and you've seen this before, this stuff was already there. We're going to go down to our first chapter that we're going to start, and it's all broken down in weeks. We're going to go to week 11. Now again, this is not activated at the time of the video right here, but it will be by the time we start the course. You have your key terms, your PowerPoint, your matching exercise. You have the video lecture, you have the discussion board, and you have your quiz. And you can see that on here, it also has the due dates. So this is our first week that we're going to do, chapter 11. The following week, same format, nothing changes. Key terms, PowerPoint, matching exercise, video lecture, discussion board, quiz. Chapter 13, the week after, same format. It should look really familiar. We're going to skip 14 because we just don't have enough time in the semester. We're going to go to 15. It's the same format. We're going to go to 16. So those are all of our chapters. And then the final exam has its own little area down here in week 18. And it has the chapters that it's going to cover as well and the final due dates. So that's typically how it looks. And if you have questions, you can of course get a hold of me. Remember that all of these assignments are graded. Don't forget to work on your paper as well. The Donut Shop general discussion board is still open. And I will be sending out several messages and reminders throughout the semester as well. So hopefully that kind of puts you at ease a little bit. It's going to be just fine. I don't think anybody needs to stress out about anything. I may not be able to do the coffee cards for the 100%. I will, because we'll see. I'll see what I can do with that. Maybe there's a way that we can kind of work that out. But anyway, that's it for the lecture, our informational time together today. Again, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back, and hang tight, everybody. And I will be sending out some more messages throughout the rest of the semester, and along with the meeting where we're all going to log on together and do a video chat. So until we talk again.